Alright, so VTalk's been having a go at me for not doing another video log, and I just watched Hypatia's video log, so I thought I'd do my own cooking show. It's much more interesting and much easier. So here we go. This is the Akkarin Hanlar cooking show. So you start here. I'm going a bit wild today. I don't normally do this, but I'm going for 2 types of cheese and some bread. Kingsmill 50/50 bread. It's even better than normal. It's white bread with all the goodness of brown. Can't get much better than that. So here's how to begin. Right. So you start, take the bread, opening it from the packaging and laying it onto the plate thusly. Then taking your, I can't believe it's not butter. You can choose whichever one you like, but this one spreads very easily. So much so, I mean, when you have it, okay, when you have this, it's margarine, but I can't believe it isn't butter. It's true fact, right there. So I put a bit too much on there, so I'm just going to scrape it off. Putting it back on here. Da-da-da. See? Nicely does it. Now you see, the beauty of this meal is you can have it for lunch and dinner. Assuming I can be bothered to make dinner, in which case I won't, and I'll just buy some Haribo and have that instead, because that's even easier. It's much less effort. Now, I've run out of bread, which is a bit of a shame, especially since it's also kind of got to the folded end, which is rather curious, but you know, it's all part of the moment. It makes it all that more interesting, all that more valuable when I finally eat it. So I'm now done. I put this to one side. I'll be throwing that away momentarily. Now, as I said, I'm going for 2 cheeses today. So I've got Cheshire cheese, which my father got me, because he buys me loads of food, because I never eat any food, so he wants to ensure that I actually eat something. So here we go. Let's get the Cheshire cheese out. Now you can use a cheese knife, but I cannot be bothered, so I just cut it like that. Okay? You only need 2 pieces of cutlery. That is the beauty of this meal. That's why it is by far one of the best meals, and it's incredibly cheap. You could go for ham, fair enough. I do like my ham, I do like my meat, but it's so freaking expensive. You can just get all this cheese, like, for nothing. Okay, now I'm also coming to the end of this cheese, which is a bit of a shame, but I have lots of cheese. So I put 3 pieces, like so, and then cover it back up, like so. Place it to one side. Now I do have some spare cheese, which I'll be consuming later at some point. But now, we move on to the Cathedral City lighter cheese. I do have mature cheese in the fridge, but this was bought as a twin pack, and I saved loads of money. It was like the amount of cheese, okay? You wouldn't believe it was like nearly 1 kilogram of cheese for like £5, and it had massive long dates on it as well. So no worries from that. Here we are. Now the reason you place it vertically instead of horizontally is because the way I cut my cheese sandwiches. Because I used to fold them, but it never really worked, so just had to cut them. So I cut them along instead of, no, I cut them across rather instead of along. Because that way, it's easier for some reason. I don't know why. I can't remember why. Whatever, it's just the way I do it. So there we go. There you have your mountain of cheese. And then using the same knife, like so, cheese is falling out. There we go. You now have 4 cheese sandwiches with 2 different types of cheese. how beautiful is that? Now, placing this back inside here for storage, because there's still enough in there for another sandwich. So, may as well keep it aside. No need to use it all up at once. And then this cheese here, this Cheshire, I'll just bite it on the side there. Because, you know, it's pretty much finished. There isn't enough for a whole sandwich. So, I'll just throw this all away, nice and neatly, in the bin over here, if you'll excuse me. And then, you take the rest of your items and place them in the fridge. Like I'm doing right now. And then comes the worst part, okay? You got to do the washing up. So, over here we have the sink, but who can be bothered with a sink when you just put it in a dishwasher? Isn't that much easier? And there's the washing up done. So here you have, that's lunch and dinner. Nice and easy. You know, what more do you want? Just go upstairs. I've got 4 litres of apple juice. If half of that will be gone by the end of the day, I will be having a party in my room with a glass and some sandwiches. So this is cooking with Akkarin. I hope you enjoy. I hope I've inspired you. And yeah, enjoy those sandwiches. Enjoy them, because look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah. Have a good day. May the force be with you.